Hey everybody, what is up? My name is Travis Young, and today I am here to share a success principle with you. It may actually not necessarily be a success principle per se, but I wanted to share about an experience that I've had recently and kind of share a little bit about how I believe you can be the best leader possible. So recently I stepped into a new role where I have the privilege of managing a few different areas for a certain company up in Edmonton. And there's one thing that I really find interesting about leadership. John Maxwell has a saying, and I'm pretty sure the saying goes something along like lines of this. The question is not, does a leader have advantage over others? The question is, will he use that advantage for his own personal gain or for the moving forward of the team? And so all the time I'm always reflecting and thinking about how leadership has an impact on the other people around you. There's really interesting things that I see in other leaders that I think about and I'm like, I don't know if that's right. Yes, leaders have a higher place, but that doesn't mean they need to look down on people. The best kind of leaders are the leaders who are willing to serve. I recently put together a bit of something, and it talks about how as a leader you cannot ask other people to do what you yourself would not be willing to do. How can you place expectations on other people if you don't hold yourself to the same standard? And so I think that there's something really important here is that if you want to be an effective leader, you have to learn how to lead yourself, yes. But one thing also is you have to realize that you are placed in the position you are, not so you can lord over others, but so that you can help others, that you can serve peoples. And as I was sitting there in this new role, in a new managerial position, I sat down and I was so thankful for John Maxwell, and I was so thankful for some of the things that I've learned, because the questions that were running through my mind was not how can I use this position to move forward to better myself. It was how can I best serve other people? And that's something that John Maxwell taught me. And so I guess my challenge today, the thing that I wanted to point out, the thing that I wanted to share with you was the importance of knowing why you are where you are at. If you understand where you are at and you understand the authority and the power that you have, I challenge you. Use that authority to serve the people around you, not to get things done for you. And I find it really interesting that there's actually a quote, and it goes, "The man who thinks himself as a leader and looks behind him and sees nobody else following him is simply out for a walk." And so I find this line so interesting because I think so many times we have self-appointed leaders walking around when nobody's actually even following them. And it's only when you turn into a servant, when you turn to a person who seeks to encourage and to lift up the other people around you, that the people see that and they're encouraged by that. And they choose to follow you. And so it's interesting. I don't believe a leader is ever appointed by his own. He is appointed by the efforts of other people who see he has something to give to them, and they ask him to lead because he sets the best example. And so that's my challenge. Those are my thoughts for you today, is how are you using the leadership that you have been given? Do you view leadership as a platform to get things done for you or to serve other people on your team? And if you view it as a way to get things done for you, I just ask that you would question your motives and question why you are where you are at, because I believe that the best leaders are the best people who are willing to do what it takes to serve the other people around them and to really encourage and edify and lift other people up. So those are my thoughts for you today. I hope you have an amazing week. Let's begin it off right and really just use our leadership in the best way that we know possible by serving the people around us. So I love you all. Peace out. See ya out there.